So, Jainism is quite complicated, and the best way for us to understand it is to break it down into its 8 core ideas. Number 1, the 3 jewels.
Oh, I thought this is something else.
The Tirthankaras preached that the path of freeing your soul was the 3 jewels. Those 3 jewels are right faith. Right faith is accepting the 7 truths or...
Oh no, this is, god damn it, this is one of those lists within this. This is like Buddhism. Like, oh, here's our religion, we have a list, and then there's lists within our list, and then there's lists within the list of the list. Like Inception, like, oh, you know what? This is why your religion never grew. Actually, I don't know. Buddhism has this within this, and they managed to grow somehow.
3 jewels.
So you have a list of 3 jewels.
The Tirthankaras preached that the path of freeing your soul was the 3 jewels.
Okay, you have 3
Those
jewels.
3 jewels are right faith.
Okay, so you have a list of 3 jewels. Wait, okay, look at this. We had a list of, hold on. There's 8 core ideas, right?
Core ideas.
Okay, 8 core ideas.
Number 1.
And we have a list of 8, and number 1 already is a list of 3. So there's 3 within the first item on number 8, and then within one of these jewels,
the 3 jewels. The Tirthankaras preached that the path of freeing your soul was the 3 jewels.
The 3
Those
jewels.
3 jewels are right faith.
Right faith.
Right faith is accepting the 7 truths.
7. So we have a list of 8. The first item there's 3, and then the first jewel has 7 things. 7 what? Oh no! What?
Jewels are right faith.
Right faith.
Right faith is accepting the 7 truths or
The 7 truths.
tattvas of Jainism. Ooh, a list inside of another list.
No, it's not a list within. It's a list within a list within a list.
How exciting!
No, it's not exciting.
Number 1 is Jiva. That all living things have an immortal, perfect soul.
Bullcrap.
Number 2 is Ajiva. Non-living things have no soul. Number
Oh, wait, I agree with that.
3 is Ajrava. Doing actions drags karma to your soul. 4 is Bandha, which is karma can stick to your soul.
That's potassium.
Number 5
Wait, what?
which is karma can stick to your soul.
Karma can stick to your soul. Very, this is very scientific.
Number 5 is Samvara. You can stop the influx of karma. Number 6 is Nirhara.
Wait, that sounds like a little bit like Scientology.
Your soul. Number 5 is Samvara. You can stop the influx of karma. Number 6 is Nirhara. You can separate karma from your soul. And number 7.
Can you see it? And you can separate it. You could stop it. Can you see it in a lab? Can you dissect it?
7 is Moksha. Separating karma from your soul. Frees it from the cycle of rebirth.
This is
and
Buddhism.
death.
This is just Buddhism. Okay, this is Buddhism with some weird new beliefs about karma. You could move it around. You could create a shield around it. You could dissect. You could separate it. You could, play fetch with it. Can you wait? Was that one of them on the list? Can you play fetch with karma and throw it at your son, and then your son throws it back at you?
The second jewel is right knowledge. Right faith is believing those 7 truths. Right knowledge is truly understanding them. You can do this by listening to Jain monks and reading Jain script.
Okay, see, this is also another cost of religion, okay? This is another cost of religion. Waste of time and resources, okay? Again, this is the opportunity cost. Ladies, is this book, I can't see the title. I know this is a stock image. There's no way this is about Jainism, okay? So don't trick us. Haha, you can't trick us. This lady is not reading about Jainism. But let's assume that she's reading about Jainism, okay? Then she's wasting her time. The opportunity cost, guys, if she was reading fiction, at least she would be having fun. If she was reading, when I say opportunity cost, that doesn't mean that everything has to be educational, okay? We need some time to have fun, okay? But if you're reading about, if you're listening to an imam, or if you're going to the mosque, or you're basically giving up the time that was supposed to be for either entertainment or for learning something that could have made your life a lot better, okay? Okay, so don't think when I say the opportunity cost is that you could have learned something useful. No. So Armin thinks that you shouldn't be spending any time anything that is not teaching. No. entertainment should be part of your life as well. But again, if you're studying, if you're like listening to monks or imams or priests giving you bull crap, that useless bull crap, it's neither entertaining or educational. But again, imagine like every single second that you're wasting listening to these monks is a time waste. Given that this is the only life you get, is a second that you're never going to get back. This is such the opportunity cost of this. I mean, imagine if all the hours. Okay, imagine this. Imagine all the hours of all the people that spent listening to Jain monks teaching them about karma, like being separated, and you're shielding yourself about. Like, imagine somebody go and add those hours together. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's gonna like over all the years throughout human history. Okay, and imagine if you add that all up and redirected that to something else, to something that was useful. I'm pretty sure like the Jains would be on like, I don't know, like we would be on a different planet right now. The Jains would have been taking over the solar system right now if they had done that, right? Let me see. Yes, I know. Yeah, Peach is saying Hinduism also has reincarnation karma. Yeah, we already know how damaging. Yeah, we covered Hinduism.
Scriptures. And the last jewel is right behavior. Right
behavior. See, even the good parts of religions are so. Oh, like, hey, do good. Good things are good. Bad things are bad. That's basically the new education. The good parts of religion.
behavior is using your faith and your knowledge to live a life that is good and does not harm others. You can do this by following the 5 great vows of Jainism, the Mahabharata.
Okay, you could do that by telling people to snap out of Jainism and stop wasting their life. Okay, if you want to do less harm, okay, Jainism, just stop teaching Jainism.
Yes. I know, another list inside of a list.
Oh no.
Jains like lists, like a lot. The Mahabharatas are, number 1, ahimsa.
I know why they make lists within lists and within lists. This is basically like lawyers and financial people. They just want to make things complicated so that they can make themselves relevant, okay? This is what everybody does that, okay? Everybody does that. They're like, oh, this is so complicated. Let me help you. Everybody does that. Like, oh, social media experts. Like, Lord, I can teach you. Like, oh, it's very complicated. Like, no, it's not that complicated. Okay, you watch 5 YouTube videos and you get it. Okay, so religious people do this as well. Like, oh my God, look at us. We're experts in woo stuff, like in magic, because there's this and there's this within this, and there's a lot of nuances about each one of these items in this, and that's why you need us, because only us, we are like not so knowledgeable. We have been studying this for hundreds of years, and that's why you need us. They make things complicated on purpose. There's a purpose to all of this.
A lot. The Mahabharatas are, number 1, ahimsa, non-violence. Number 2, satya, always being truthful. Number 3, asteya, not stealing. Number 4 is brahmacharya, being faithful to your partner.
Each one of these could be taken apart, right? Like being truthful. Or really, what if somebody's telling you to ask you for some private information that you're not supposed to be giving?
Satya, always being truthful. Number 3, asteya.
Not stealing. What if you're starving? What if your child is dying from starvation and you need to steal to feed them? Like, come on. Guys, this is why not even when the religions have set like these simplistic rules where it sounds good, you just be like, just be a consequentialist, okay? None of these lists makes any sense, okay? No set of principles is going to help you figure out what's good and right. You have to be a consequentialist, okay? That's the only way. You have to be like, what are the consequences? Is it going to make, what's the net benefit? Am I reducing misery in the world, or am I increasing misery in the world? Okay, you analyze things individually and you decide what's good or what's wrong. Okay, these lists are not helpful.
Not stealing. Number 4 is brahmacharya, being faithful to your partner or being totally celibate. Number 5 is
no. So this is against open relationships.
Parigraha, not being weighed down by possessions or unnecessary attachments to people, places, or things. These 3 jewels are seen as the only path.
Or things. Like, this is like ridiculous. What, like, don't be attached to things, right? So if you have like a, if you have, I don't know, like if you have a wedding dress that reminds you of your husband who died from cancer, and your that wedding dress is very, very special to you and reminds you of the best day of your life, that you got married to him, then that's against Jainism. Okay, so you see, like this is just, some of these things like just sound like good and fuzzy and moral for half a second, until you think about it, unless you put just put a little bit of thinking. A child could think about these and like, well, none of these is always good. Like, this is what religions do. Like, come on,
Stealing.
This is so dumb.
Number 4 is brahmacharya, being faithful to your partner or being totally celibate. Number 5 is aparigraha, not being weighed down by possessions or unnecessary attachments to people, places, or things.
Unnecessary. Okay, fine. Unnecessary attachment. But who defines what's unnecessary? Okay, who gets to say, again? Get rid of your list and this. Yeah, just to be a consequentialist. Okay, don't come up with more lists like this. But let's be fair. He said unnecessary, so maybe I was being too harsh on it. Okay, I admit I admit I was wrong. Okay, I thought it was saying no attachment, but it's saying unnecessary attachment. So I wasn't listening properly. So I called myself out before you guys were typing to call me out, huh? I did it before you. You see, I did it before you finished typing. Hold on, let's see. Alex is saying, thinking monomery is the only real kind of love must be monogamy must be one of the most pervasive vestiges of religion. Yes, I agree with that.
Necessary attachments to people, places, or things. These 3 jewels are.
Armin only says for sake of opposing it. Well, you're opposing me right now, so no, you.
Seen as the only path to moksha, freeing your soul.
Wait, what? What happened? Guys, see, the best. You know who catches my mistakes the best among all of you, among all the people from the Atheist Republic family? Who is the one here? Who is the one among all of us who catches my mistakes better than everyone else? That notices that I made a mistake, that I had a dumb take. Among all of us, who is it? It's me! It's me! I catch my own mistakes before all of you. No, not you, it's me.
These 3 jewels are seen as the only path to moksha, freeing your soul. They are so important that they were incorporated into the official Jain symbol as those 3 dots there. Ahimsa is
Oh, what is that 3 dots? Hold on.
Freeing your soul. They are so important that they were incorporated into the official Jain symbol as those 3 dots there.
And subscribe! Everyone! Every single one of you is watching! Subscribe! Do it now! Do it! Do it now!